What is up, Dub Club members? It's your boy Johnny. Hope you have an amazing day. Now today, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you an MP40 class that not only is going to rip your enemies to shreds, it is going to make you an unstoppable beast on the battlefield. This MP40 class does slap, but if you guys want to see any more MP40 class setups or class setups in general on this channel, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get right into the class setup. Right then, my people, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's just get right into this class setup, shall we? So first of all, I am using the shredder variant on this. Obviously this is a good starting point pretty much. If you don't have the shredder, don't worry. If you've leveled up your weapon enough, you will have practically all of these attachments. First of all, let's get straight into the muzzle, and that's going to be the number 3 rifle brake. I did go between the F8 stabilizer and the number 3 rifle brake, but I've had a lot more fun and it seemed a lot more easier to use when using a number 3 rifle brake, because as you guys can see, you get +1 on the accuracy and you get no cons on top of it as well. And if you guys already know, in this game, accuracy and damage is practically key. We need as much accuracy and as much damage as possible, and the number 3 rifle brake will do just that for us. The next thing is going to be the VDD 19mm short barrel. I did go and recently change this. I was initially on the 285mm shrouded, but obviously this has affected the damage range. But if you are going to be playing in short range gunfights, this is a really good shout as well. But the short barrel has been doing me justice recently in a few games, so I seriously recommend you go ahead and give it a go. If you don't have it unlocked, seriously go for the shrouded. These Krausnik ones are okay, but the VDD, it's really good. And on top of it as well, as you can see, you can have a slight change to the iron sight, because the default one is actually the circle, and then obviously the VDD one is the just single bit of iron sight. So if you like that look, go for it, change it. Now if I'm playing on a short map, let's say like Dow House for example, I will have this off. But if I am playing on a bit of a bigger map as well, then I would seriously recommend going either between the Nidal Model 47 or the Slate Reflector. Honestly, these two are probably the most used, and with good reason, because they're just basic. They're really easy, and you just can't go wrong pretty much. If you want to, you just switch between the Nidal Model 47 or the Slate Reflector, or if you don't want any optics, just completely take it off. Next is going to be the stock, which is the VDD 34M padded. This is the one that you get with the shredder initially when you unlock the actual blueprint. I did initially try remove stock, but as you guys can see, the accuracy and recoil control just went absolutely downhill. So I stuck with the padded because you get better recoil control, better accuracy, better flinch resistance, and better recoil recovery. But the con obviously is the sprint to fire speed and the movement speed, which you do have to take into consideration, especially if you're just going to be running all guns blazing into the middle of a gunfight. My underbarrel is going to be the M1915 steady. If you don't have this unlocked, seriously go for the Carver 4 grip. You can also use the M1930 strife angled. If you do have the steady M1915 enabled, seriously just use it, because it's so sick. Especially if you're playing again like a map like Dow House, you want to make sure your hip fire is on a decent level as well. Obviously getting +1 hip fire accuracy is going to be extremely helpful for you. The magazine is going to be the 8mm Kers 32 round mags. These are the babies. These are the holy grail at the moment in regards of damage when it comes to shooting and killing enemies in a very quick manner. You can go with the 7.62 32 round mags if you really want to, but they are smaller caliber rounds. Obviously you do get increasing fire rate, but your damage does go down, as well as your bullet and velocity range. So it's completely up to you. These are basically two of the opposites. I've just had a lot more fun and a lot more ease with the 8mm Kerses. So if you do have them unlocked, by all means equip them. Rear grip is going to be the granular grip. Now I do switch this between the granular and the grooved. The grooved is the one that I think you normally get on the shredder variant, but the granular grip is probably the best one to use because of the aiming stability, aiming walking steadiness, and aim walking movement speed. It's just a rugged grip that allows for increased stability while moving and aiming, which is always a good plus. And finally, the last two, which is completely down to personal preference, but the proficiency and kit, I always have my kit on quick, especially on the MP40 class, because it increases my sprint speed. If I'm trying to level up and I'm playing like a game like Domination or Hardpoint or something, surplus is always a good thing to do. By all means, do not pick anything which does not go well with the class. So mounted movement, you don't need mounted movement on an MP40 because an MP40 is practically a running a gun SMG. So just go for stuff like fully loaded if you know you're going to play a game and you're not going to die as quickly, or you're playing on a longer range map where, you know, using those extra pieces of ammo is going to be key. If you're playing on a short range map or like Dow House, like what I normally do, then using quick and increasing the sprint speed is a very, very good thing to have. And then for the proficiency, I have this on brace. I practically have this on in each and every single one wherever possible, but you get initial accuracy and recoil from the moment you start shooting them, which is always going to be a good plus and could potentially change the game around for you to win the gunfight. And yeah guys, that is pretty much my MP40 class setup. Now if I do change this over time, I will do updated videos, or if I find any better variants or something, then I will obviously change it around, but this is probably going to be the best one to choose for so far. And guys, if you guys enjoyed this content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, don't forget to turn on post notifications for more Call of Duty Vanguard content like this. My name is Johnny, you guys have been amazing, and as always, I'll speak to you in the next one. Take care and peace.